Are you ready to take your church media ministry to the next level? There is a free software that is transforming how churches project lyrics, scriptures, and announcements. And yet, most people barely scratch the surface. Hi everyone, I'm Ransaf. Welcome to my channel. And in this brand new series, where we explore how to master Holyrics, the powerful, flexible, and worship projection software. Whether you are a beginner or have used it for years, this series is packed with insights that will make your workflow smoother and your presentations more powerful. In this episode, we will cover what the software is, that is the Holyrics, why it's a game changer, and how you can use it in ways others don't. If you are part of a church media team, musician, pastor, or worship leader, this is for you. What makes Holyrics stand out is lightweight and doesn't need a heavy computer to run smoothly. Seamless song management and instant lyric projection. Integration with PowerPoint, OBS, and Bible databases. User-friendly interface that anyone can learn. Full media control, media, images, countdowns, and more. In the coming episode, we will walk you through everything from setup and design to using Holyrics, crafting full service lineup. We will also share exclusive tips most tutorials leave out. So if you are curious and you want to know more on how you can elevate your worship experience with tech that works for you and not against you, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your media team. Let's master Holyrics together. Coming up, installing Holyrics the right way. Thanks for watching episode 1 of Mastering Holyrics. See you in the next one. Welcome back to Holyrics Masterclass series. If you watched episode 1, you already know why Holyrics is such a powerful tool for worship presentation. In this episode, we are going to walk you through setting it up the right way, including some expert tips most tutorials skip. For you to get the Holyrics software, just go to the website, and then whether you are using Windows, Linux, Mac, whatever you are using, when you come here, you can easily get it. Then you check your installation, whether the version you are using 64 or you are using 32. You click on download. So after it has been downloaded, you have the file in this format. So you double click to unpack it or unzip it. Then you click on run. So you select the language, your preferred language, and then you accept it. So yes, next. Then you select where you want to install it. Then you click on create a desktop shortcut. Then you move on to next. So here you click on install, but I have installed it already, so let me click on install for you to see. Then the setup will be preparing to install on your device. So it is pretty easy and simple. If you are using Windows and it prompts you that Windows does not recognize the software, don't worry. So just go to more options and then you proceed and you are good to go. So in this case, I'll cancel it because I have it installed already. Congratulations. So right now you have installed the Holyrics software, and the good part is this software is free. Yes, you don't have to activate anything. Everything is free. So let's enjoy it now that it is free. So when you open the software for the first time, you have to do some basic settings. Now first thing first, let's go to the display setting. So you move on to display, and then if you are using projector, you have to come to the edit screen position. So here you edit your screen, then you get to position it well for you to see. It is very, very important. Now you can see that you actually don't see anything because I have connected my machine to an extended screen. So let me remove it so that you can see the screen I'm talking about. Let me click on this again. Good. So now you can see the screen I'm talking about. So you can adjust it. It is important that you connect it for you to see it on a bigger screen. So that is it. Now, so quickly, let's do some basic things here once we are in the display settings. So here, the initial slide, the display title plus author or the artist, then copyrights you can add, then transition effect is very important. Your transition shouldn't disrupt the lesson, so you can change it from here, either random or whatever. Then when you come to Bible, the Bible transition, you see it here, whatever you choose. Then you come to image transition, then announcement transition. You have to select everything here from the beginning so that will be easy. Or you can also do it whilst you are moving on. So you click on OK, and then once you are done, let's click on close. Don't forget that this one is just an introduction or a few details being added to the installation. Then quickly, let's move on to another important setting. So let's go to File and go to Settings. So here, General, you leave everything as it is. Now let's come to Layout. You leave everything, Display, everything. Then the wallpaper. So the wallpaper, what the wallpaper does is that if you connect the HDMI to your computer and then you are not projecting anything, what will show? This is the wallpaper that will display on the screen. That is on top of your screen saver or on top of your wallpaper. So that is how you do it. If you don't want it, you just change it. Click to change, and you can also adjust it the way you want. Then you come to advanced. So we have the player that will be playing your videos and audios. So automatically it has the 2025 version. It has VLC integrated already. If you don't want it, you can also change it. Then the transition is already there. So this is the few settings I want you to know. So when you are okay, just click on OK. And that is it. You have just completed the perfect Holyrics setup. Your system is now ready to deliver powerful, smooth worship experience. In our next episode, we will dive into how to import, organize, and project songs like a pro, including time-saving hacks that even experienced users don't even know. Don't worry, stay tuned, keep watching. And in that session, you will realize that you can import lyrics from all your favorite softwares like Easy Worship 7. You can bring all the song lyrics in Holyrics. You can import them from Word document or text file. So stick and stay. Let's meet in episode 3. Welcome back to Holyrics Masterclass series. In this episode, I will take you through lyrics management to the next level. I will be showing you how to import, organize, and project songs in Holyrics the smart way so that your team can lead worship without technical stress. I will take you to 3 ways you can add songs or song lyrics to Holyrics software. So if you have been following the tutorial from the beginning, you know how you get to this interface. Now, when you launch the software, there are 3 ways. The first one, we are going by the manual way. So the manual way, you can either go to songs, import, or you can go to new and click on songs. So I prefer using the songs. Now we are going to add the manual way. So the title of the song, let me go and then copy the title. So this is the title of the song. I will paste it. So once we pasted the title of the song, let's go and get. Now if you know the artist, everything, you just put them here. So let me quickly copy all of them and paste them. Now you can see that automatically Holyrics will just apportion them into slides. How is this possible? Now you can see that it can do this by using the spacing. Now you can see this is the verse 1. I left a space here, so automatically it will send this one into the next slide. The same, that's how you do it. So where's the verse 2? Now you can see that the verse 2 and this particular one, this one, the same slide. Send this fire, send the fire. So let me click on this. Then the Send the Fire, the chorus will be on a different slide. So if you want to push it to the next slide, just space it. Now make sure that your slide is not having a lot of songs. So this one to the same thing, the number 3. Let me hit enter to go to the next slide, just like that. So basically that is how you add it. Now when you finish, you click on save. Oh, there is already another one there with the 170. So let me say no and say 180. In that case, you will not have any trouble. Great. So our song has been added. That is the first one, so 180. Then the second one is importing in a form of text file. So this one, when you come to the new here, you are not going to find that one. So let's go to songs and go to import. Then let's come to, if it is PowerPoint, you can import it. But let's come to others and then let's come to text file. Now you locate where the text file is. I have one on desktop. So let me click on the desktop and okay, so awesome. Then let me click on open. So when it opens, all that you have to do is click on this, then you click on import. Now okay, I'll talk about the groups later. Import. Now it is asking you import all the selected songs. I will say yes. So import done. So the songs have been imported. I only sent one song as a text file. So even if they are 1,000, all of them will be imported shortly. Now the last one that we will look at is from the online database. So here you search and then when you get it, it's as easy as simple. So basically that is how you can add songs to your Holyrics software. Now the ones that you imported, let me take you through that. So let's assume that a new name in God, you don't like it. For example, you can see that a lot of things are on the same slide. Then come to select on it, come to edit. And then when you come here, you can edit it. So for example, you want each slide should have 3 lines. Just click enter so that it will make it easy for your viewers to sing along. It is long, just apply it. Now when you finish, don't forget to do what? Save it. So that is the same thing you do to the ones that you import online. Now let's quickly move on to segment 2. Segment 2, we are going to look at how we can organize our songs. You can see that the songs are many here. The lyrics, they are too many. Now, Sunday morning, the songs that they are going to sing, yes, you know them. Or how do you project them so that the viewers or the audience can sing along? That is how I'm saying that we are going to look at organizing your songs for speed. It is pretty easy and simple. Let's go to new, let's go to groups. So here, let's click on this plus icon and then worship. Click on filter. So worship. When you look through the songs, what are the worship songs? Select all of them. So for the purpose of time, I'm not going to. Then you click on this, it will come here. So these are all the worship songs. Then let's add another one. Depends on what's anthem. And then what are the anthem songs? You just add them. When you finish, you click on OK. So Sunday morning, you have organized all your songs. You know the anthem, you know the praises, you know the worship and everything. You are good to go. So basically, that is how we add songs to the groups. How will you identify? How will you be able to locate these songs? Don't worry, I'll show you that one quickly. Now, the next segment, we are going to look at how we can build a list for worship or a playlist for any event in Holyrics. Great, you are welcome back. So now we have our groups. Now I have a service here. Don't worry, you know how to create a service. So the service is Sunday, is Tuesday rather. Now the songs I want to use for the Tuesday service, I want worship songs. So when I come here, it's either I will search individual or click this. You see we have group and then worship. Now you can see that these are all the worship songs. So just click here and come to this side. It says add to playlist. So as soon as you click on it, it will be added. Then just like that, you add all the songs you will be using for the Sunday. the Tuesday evening service. If you want to add praises, the same thing, you click add to playlist. So that is how you create your playlist to make everything move on smoothly. So let's see. Now, Greater Grace, that is the song they are singing. How do you project it? It is pretty easy and simple. Either you double click, or when you click on this, it will be selected here for you. Then you click on. Now you use the arrow keys on your computer to be displaying it, and that is it. So in this episode, that is how we wrap up with lyrics. Now always make sure you pre-configure your songs, arrange them in groups to make them more lively, and then when you are projecting, everything will be nice and the people can follow along. Now in the next episode, I will show you how you can design a beautiful visuals using the background motion, graphics, the themes, and the rest, turning your lyrics into worship acts. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and share. Hey there, welcome back to the Holyrics Masterclass series. Today, we are diving into one of the most exciting parts of worship projection, creating stunning visuals that enhances the worship experience. Whether you are projecting on a screen, the way your lyrics looks can impact engagement. So let's transform your Holyrics setup from basic to beautiful. To begin with, we are looking at backgrounds, how you can have very attractive backgrounds. So with the background, you can either have a video background like this one, that everything will be shown with a video background, or a picture background like this. Great. So you can have either a picture or a video background. Now, how do you go about it? Great. You are welcome back. So to begin with, let's go to themes, come to backgrounds. Now you can see that here we have my images, my videos. The rest are the ones that the system has already. So my images is either you click, drag and drop, or you click and for it to come, or you just come and do drag and drop. Great. So your background is in. If you want to add a video to my videos, the same thing. You just go, you click, you drag and drop. You either use this side or drag and drop. When you finish, click on OK. So now our background is now set. If you have a video, you upload it and then you are good to go. How do we get the background to be assigned to a specific song? That is what we are going to look at. So now you know how to bring in your lyrics and a whole lot. In the next session, we will be looking at themes, how we can create our own themes, and then selecting the themes for our different kinds of songs. So stay tuned. Great, you're welcome back. Now in the first episode, or the first segment, we look at backgrounds, how we can either insert a video or a picture. Now we are working with themes. So to begin with the themes, instead of using the theme here, let's come to this side and click on create. You click on the three dots here, you click on create. So now you've realized that the theme that we have here, it is a blank theme, or it has no background. So let's come to the first section and change it. Now go to my pictures and let's select this picture. After that, you click on OK. Perfect. Now you realize that the background that we set, that it is too colorful and it's bright a lot. So how can we make sure that when we are projecting, the people can see? So we will talk about that one shortly. So it's simple. Come to the effects and give it an outline, the text outline, then change it to black. So that is the first step. If you make it like this and still you think that people cannot see, don't worry. There another step. So you come to the background color, you allowed it. Then let's change the opacity and let's come to the type and say margin. Now you can see that we have actually blurred the image. Now, whatever you are projecting, people can actually see. So that is how you tackle it. Now, if you want to use a texture, you can also use the texture here. Now, the outline here happens to be with the display. So mostly, if you prefer the margin, then let's say white, then come to choose. Perfect. So you can see that we are actually making the text to be more visible. Now, don't forget that this one, I'm just showing you how you can do some adjustment. You cannot apply all these in a single projection. No, I'm just trying to let you know how to use the software. So the comment is not that important. And that is how you set up your team and making the things very, very visible. So when you finish and you think that this theme is perfect for you, all that you have to do is click on save. So as you can see, this is our newly theme. Now, if I click on this song and I click on display, you realize that this is our theme and it looks great. If you want to end it, just press the escape button and that is all. So that is how you choose a picture background. Now, if you want to have a theme that has a video background, go to the theme again, and then this time when you click on the change, you go to the my videos or you go to the animated ones and you always select the background based on the song. If the song is not all that active and it's slow, then the background shouldn't be active, it should be a background. So let's select this one and then make sure that you adjust the font. It's very, very important. So here, let's go to the effects and let's give it an outline. You can actually also give it a shadow, so you just drag it and then you position it where you want. So it's important. And then when you think everything is okay, you just click on. You can actually change the name. See here, it is 12 and you can actually change it. So that is it. Now let's play and let's see. Let's project. So a heart like down. Perfect. Now everyone can see. Great. So the next thing that we will be looking at, because we are looking at creating an attractive background using visuals, we are going to look at transitions. You can see that when I'm doing the projection, the transition is not destructive. Then when you want to do that, come to display settings. Here you can have the transition. So when you come to the transition effects, they are here: fade, line, random. Make sure you choose the one that is nice. So that is it. Bible tool, you can easily fade if it is image that you are projecting, and then the announcement. So you select everything here. They are all here, and then you click on OK. So that is the transition. Now the copyright, it has been disabled. You can enable it. That is your style. And the last thing I want us to talk about, you can see that when I'm projecting the title of the song, a different background. Yes, so when you click on the settings, that is where you can default theme to title an artist. So I can actually change it to any of these, but I think I prefer this one. So when you click on it and you click on OK, you check this. It means that any song that you select. So let me come to A Mighty Fortress is Our God. If I click on the display, you realize that A Mighty Fortress is Our God. It has a different background. Then the song itself has a different background. You can see that this is not a perfect lyrics presentation. If you watch the previous session, you realize that this one people cannot see, so you have to break it into smaller sessions. So wrapping up, it is very, very important that any background you select, you make sure people can see it and it's visible. So you can see that all the themes that we have been creating, they are all here. So just click and it will take effect. Whether you have motion, you have picture, you have whatever you want to use. Don't forget that the theme that you select here, you did the font adjustment over there. So automatically, whatever you select here will be just as you did over there. Now save theme to music. So if I click here, it means that it will be saved. The theme will be saved to this one, but that's not what you want to do for now. So this segment, we've looked about customizing and the rest. Always make sure the font you select is very, very nice and attractive. So when we click on this and we right click, we go to edit, you see the fonts are here. That's where you do everything. So when you select it, you are good to go. Make sure you stick one transition and then it will make the video very, very nice and attractive. So, and there you have it. You now know how to turn plain text into powerful visuals using backgrounds, motion graphics, customizing your themes, and a lot more in the Holyrics software, making the font visible, either by using the shadow and a whole lot. So in the next session, we will be looking at how we can project scriptures, and it's very, very important. And then you are good to go. So that is how you are going to do real-time scripture projection and Bible integration. So stay tuned for the next session. Welcome back to the Holyrics Masterclass series. In this episode, we are shifting gears and focusing on one of the most essential features of Holyrics, Bible verse projection. Whether it's during sermons, Bible studies, or live streaming, being able to display scriptures instantly is a game changer for your ministry. Now let's explore how to import, organize, and project the Word of God. Fast, clear, and beautiful. Great, you are welcome back. So, for you to locate the Bible, go up here and see go to Bible. Straightforward. Now, if you come here, you can see that I have 1, 2, 3. Now go to versions. Make sure you are connected to the internet and go to downloads. And then all the versions that are available, you download them for free. So for now, the software is free, so let's enjoy it as it is. You download all the versions. So if you come here, you can see that all these versions, I downloaded them for free. Now it has different languages, so you can download the language that you want. The first part that begins starts from English, so I downloaded a lot of them and added. Good. So now that you have your Bible, which Bible do you want to be primary? For it to be primary, anytime you are projecting, it will be that one will be displayed. If you want to do that, okay, so I want the NIV to be my primary version. Any text that anywhere that I will project. So come to this side. You see make primary, then you click on it. Then automatically it will be the first. So when it is the first, it means that everything that you are projecting will be inside. Now you have downloaded our Bible versions. Now you know how to set our primary. How do we choose or how do we project the scriptures? This is simple. Now, if you come to Holyrics software, it has grouped the Bible in a form of periodic table, right? We are going back to science. Good. So you can see that these are the first 5 books of Moses. Then it goes on like that. It has been grouped the poetry, the prophets, major prophets, minor prophet, New Testament, and the rest, the letters and what have you, up to Revelation. So if you click on Genesis, the first part here are the chapters in the book of Genesis. So chapter 1 up to chapter 50. The second part here are the verses in Genesis chapter 1. So if you come to 22, it has 24 verses. I hope that is good. So if I click on 22 and I want the verse 10, I'll click on verse 10. And you realize that it has been selected. So if you double click the verse 10, it will project for you. Or click the escape key, you come to this side and you double click, that one too will be projected for you. So whichever way you want to do it. Now let's assume a preacher is preaching. If you want to do this, Jack, where are you then? It will worry you. So instead of looking for the various books through the periodic table, it is simple. When you open the Bible like this, you can see that all the Bibles here, it has been abbreviated. Fine, maybe you cannot capture, but you can spell. So the preacher was talking, and the preacher said John chapter 3 verse 16. So just type John. You just type John. You can see that as soon as you type J-O, you see we have Joshua, we have Job, we have Joel. But when we bring the H, automatically to move on to the chapter. Then you click on the chapter. Then the verse. Now 3:16. It is saying we have 36 verses. So 16. Now you realize that it has come. Now if I want to type the John chapter 3 verse 1, then it means I have to type John 3:01. Now you can see that it has now selected. So as soon as you do that, you just hit enter. It's pretty easy and cool. Just I have to be a fast typist. So that is how it is being selected. Let's come back here and look at something. We can do automatic presentation. So when you select the automatic presentation, these are all the books, Genesis to Revelation. So if you click on 1 Samuel from chapter 1 to 31, the verses are here. Let's say that you want 1 Samuel chapter 1, let's say verse 7. You click on it, then you send it to show. So when you are done like that, if you don't want this background, come here and change it. Don't forget that whilst you are changing the background, the themes that you created, that is the format it will take. Then automatic slideshow. How many? 7 seconds. Let me reduce it to 3. So maybe Sunday service in the morning, you have scriptures you want to show. You can use this one. You can also add it to playlist. You can put it on repeat. Then you click on show. But here, let us save it. Now you save it so that anytime you want, you can just go and open it. It is pretty easy and simple. If you want to open, you use this folder. So let's click on show. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. God bless them and said to them, be fruitful and multiply. But you can realize that because it is 3 seconds, you cannot finish reading. So just make sure that you adjust it. It is very, very important. You can have as many quotations as you want. That is it. Now let's move on. Aside the automatic projection, responsive reading. So let me say that maybe the preacher wants the church members to be reading alongside. As he reads, then the members to also read. So we come to this side, then Psalm 133 verse, let's say up to verse 2. You click on, let's go to the settings first. So church, no, is preacher first and the church, so you can change the order. Show 2 verses. Now let's click on OK. Good. So here the reverend here, that will be the pastor, he will read first, then the church will also read, then you move on to the next, just like that. So up to the 142. Now we use this one for responsive reading. Now you can also display verses in, let's say, let me go to Jeremiah 1. Then I want to show, let's say, 3 or 4 verses at a go. So when you come to this side and you select 3 verses, when you click on enter, it will show you 3 verses. Now as you are moving forward, it will be giving you 3 verses in that order, just like that. So you can either project a single verse or in a group of verses, provided that it is visible. So basically, that is how you can use the Bible. Now let's come to this side. You can change the theme. You can also set the background of the Bible to either the motion or a picture, but I prefer where the Bible has been opened. So that is how you set it. Now if you want to go back to the interface, how do you do that? You click on the Go session. Go to Holyrics session. Now let me also show you this one quickly. Let's assume that these 3 verses, you like it, right? You like these 3 verses. All that you have to do is come to the last sign here, and you realize that it will add it. Let's say go to Psalm 23 verse 5 to 6, then you add it. So that is how you can also add it. But this one, it deletes every time you close it and you open the software again. Now this one is the history. It will let you know the favorite that you added. So basically we've tackled about this. Let's go to the settings. So when you come to the settings, this is the general. Now you have the uppercase. It means that you are displaying the text, the word in uppercase. Then verse description, show version, responsive reading, and theme. Now the show version, You can either position it on top or down depending on what you want. So that one too is there. So the position is bottom, or you can send it on top. Show version, no. So let me quickly, you can see that now it is now on top. Psalm 9 verse 1 to. Now when you finish, just click go back and then you go to your default interface. So that is how you can do this. You can project Bible in Holyrics software. In the next session, we are going to look at announcements. Yes, it's very, very important. So the announcement that it will be given in the church, Bible studies, and then the rest. So that is what we are going to look at. And we look at media, creating a list for the services and any program you want to do, so that you just be projecting them from there without looking all over. So the next episode is Power Pack. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Great, welcome back to the Holyrics Masterclass series. So far, we've talked about lyrics, scriptures, backgrounds, and a lot more. Now, let's move on into announcements, media, countdown, welcome slides, and even sermon bumpers. So let's delve right in. Great, you're welcome. So quickly, let's go to announcements. Then you can go to show. If you have them, you click on show. So let's move on. Right on announcements, you go to create. Come to create here. So what are we creating? Let's say weekly activities. Now let's come Monday. What do they do? Let's say youth meeting. Enter Tuesday, there's no service. So Wednesday, let's say Bible studies. Friday, prayers. You can either leave them like this when you project. Make sure that it will be visible. Or if you want to change the color, select here and then you change the color. So then you come to choose color. It's supposed to change. Okay, choose color. If you want to bold it, you can bold it. If you want to italize it, you can italize it. If you want to underline it, I don't want to use any of this. So now let's see how you can change background. Background is first here, so change background. You can use pattern, you can use color. So let's come to the images and select this one. Click OK. Then it means that you have to change this. Let's say white. Now let's come to the font align here. Here is center. So you can also make it like this, or you can justify it whichever way you want. Now let's come to effects, outline. Let's increase the outline. Then let's change it to black so that it will be visible. Let's ignore the brightness. You can also add shadow. I think I'll touch on the shadow. Background too, if you like this one. Then color, let's change it to gradient. Click OK. Let's come to the corners. Let's make it 80. No, 80. Let's say 70. No. Now let's go to outline, highlight it. Because we selected the corners to be 50, let's select 50 so that will be in line with it. Now let's change the color to white. Choose. Great. So that is how we set announcement. Just be going through the settings and you are good to go. So when you finish, you are done. Just close it and it will save automatically. If you want to see if you want to locate it, just come to announcements. You go to show. I can see that all the activities are here. Alright, so that is how you can add announcements to your program. Now let's come to images and video clips. It's pretty easy and simple. So you go to services. Let's go to new and let's say service. So we have services here. Let me add another one. This one will be, we have Friday. Let's Tuesday. You select the time. So Tuesday in the evening. So I only want the last day so that it will be only one ad. Now when you come here, you will see that Tuesday 6 p.m. is here. When you select, there's nothing here. So just come to the lyrics, the song you want to add, you add it. Then you come to the media. Oh, really? I've added the lyrics to the media rather. So then you come to the media. Let me say I want this welcome video, so I'll drag it and come and add it, and closing video, I'll come and add it. So that's how you populate your playlist. Now if you have any notes, you can add it. you know what you are doing over there. So when you come to the Tuesday service, everything is in line. So this is the welcome video. When you double click, it will play. It's pretty easy and simple. You can come to this side, shuffle it, or make it repeat. So that is it. Now this is the media. If you want the lyrics, just come, double click, and it will show. So this makes the service very easy and simple. So that's how you can add. If it is Sunday service, you can create it. So you can see that I have a couple of things here. When you just have to be bringing in the things you need. Now when you look at the temporal is the default one. Now this is the lyrics. You go to media. I have quite a lot of things there. So that is how you can play video. So let's assume that you have a service or a program that you are going to do an intro. You can play that one as well. We are going to look at countdown. So let's assume that in your church, like my own Sunday morning, we have Sunday school, and you want to set countdown so that as soon as it is time, let's say 5 minutes to time, it will prompt the teachers. So you come to the tools and you go to countdown. So the countdown, you see, it starts from 5 minutes. So you can also make it exact time. Test before. So you can tell them that you have less than 5 minutes. Then after, it says until service begins. So here is the trick. The start times. If I say start now, it means that it is going to start now. But let's assume that I don't want it to start now. I want it to start, let's say, in the morning. The Sunday school will close at 9:10. So in the morning, you set it to 9:10 or 9:05. So as soon as it is 9:05, it will just play for you. So let me set this one to 25, and then, so you see countdown, it will be there. So now I set it to 9:25. As soon as the time reaches, it will show on the screen for them. And then the good thing is, whilst you are displaying this one, it will not be shown on the main screen. This one is just there for you to see, but when it is time and it is projected, it will be shown on the screen. So you can see this one is what will be showing for them. You have less than until service begins. So that is how you use countdowns in Holyrics software. It makes things easier and it makes everything perfect for you. So you can set these countdowns for all your activities, in whether it is worship, praise and worship. You can set all of them, and then you are good to go.
Congratulations. Now we are done with Holyrics software. So now you know from setup up to making your presentation pro. In case this video is helpful, kindly like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now watch my next episode, which is on how you can import your favorite lyrics from Easy Worship software. Yes, expect that video. Thanks.